As we look at the tongue today, we're going to focus on just one verse. We're going to zoom in on verse 1 in chapter 3, where James begins by addressing teachers, because teachers use their tongues the most. Now, whether you like it or not, we all teach someone. Let me share. In John chapter 8, verse 31, Jesus addressed the Jews who believed him, and he told them, if you abide in my word, you are my disciples. You are learners and followers of mine, of Jesus. And then in Matthew chapter 28, verses 19 through 20, Jesus came in and he commanded his 11 disciples who believed him and were abiding in his word to go forth and make disciples of all nations. The rest of the verbs in those verses are participles. The main goal is to make disciples, meaning to teach, to instruct with the purpose of making a disciple. Well, when a disciple is made, that disciple abides in God's word, and then they make disciples. And then what do those new disciples do? Well, the cycle begins again. They abide in God's word, and they make disciples. It's a domino effect. So you and I are either teaching our children, we are teaching grandkids, we are teaching our spouse, a family member, friends, young people. You are hanging out with people you are teaching. Or perhaps you've taken a position in the church and you are leading and teaching a small group, a Bible study, or a Sunday school class. You might even be an elder or a pastor who has joined us. Let's sit down at the feet of Jesus and let him teach us his word through the power of his Spirit about being teachers and how to use our tongues.